everyone, welcome back to my space. Hope you are all doing well. So in today's video we are going to be going native. Okay, we are going to be preparing native oha soup, and I'll be using native ingredients like ogiri, that is locust beans. Don't mind this salt I placed here. I'll be using the normal salt. Okay, and I'll be using cocoyam, which is there. Also for my protein, I'll be using ribs. I've already started boiling cow leg. Okay, I use my pressure pot to do that. So I'll just add the ribs into it. It doesn't well cooked, so I just boil it with just water and seasoning cube. I don't like using onions when I'm preparing any native food because it doesn't go well. Now it's time to peel off the head there. You're not going to completely remove the back. I'm just removing the ones that are bad. Don't remove the back and don't remove the head. Just peel it off. See that in there, don't remove it. I don't know what it's called anyway. I've forgotten the name, but you know what I mean now. The red thing on top of it. Remove the other side, but don't remove that thing, because if you remove it, it will not be cooked. Now it's time to prep my oil. I'll be using this banga. Also, to prepare native food, I don't use oil that is palm oil. No, I prefer to use banga. And since I cannot get banga, that is palm kernel, the way where I live, I will then use this steam banga. It gives it that taste. Okay, so now I'm going to dilute it inside hot water. By so doing, I will show you the particles that will be removed at the end of the day. So if you're always using palm oil to do your native food, try using banga. You see the difference. Okay, now to the main ingredients of the day, which is the oha leaf. Please do not use knife to cut your oha leaf. Use your hand, and then just the way I'm doing it, use your hand and try to cut it with your fingers. Okay, that is okay, because if you use knife on them, they will turn black. Okay, now I'm done doing that. I'm still removing the bad ones from it. Now with inside the bowl, I'll be soaking my stockfish and also my dry fish. I will allow that soak for a while I pound my crayfish and yellow pepper. Okay, as I said, I am preparing this in a native way, so that is why I'm going to be using everything native. You can also use your blender to do this. This does not add any taste, if I think so, but maybe it does, but it doesn't make any difference to me. I prefer to do it native way. Okay, that is just to have the satisfaction of getting the native way of doing things. Okay, if you get what I mean. So at the end of pounding it, I will then add my header into it and then pound that as well. Okay, you just need to pound this till it becomes a smooth paste. Okay, keep on pounding. Now it is done. You can also add your oil inside, but because I don't like the taste of oil in native meals, so I just like avoid using it at all. Okay, then after you finish pounding, just try to remove it and put it in a plate till when it is ready to be used. So now my fish and my stockfish has soaked for a while, so I added just salt on it and I started washing it out with this brush. I wash these things very well because you know what they use in drying them and leaving them under open air where we buy them from, the flies and everything, the dirty oil. So just wash properly with your brush, maybe an old toothbrush, then debone it and set aside. Okay, for the stockfish, I should have added it earlier, but this was quite soft, so I just have cod and then the ear of stockfish, so it's not that hard. It's going to get done. So okay, so as I'm washing, just make sure you wash on till the water is clear. I added more salt to it and continued washing. And because this one has a lot of weaving inside, so I'm removing them. You see this particular one, when you pour oil, hot water on it, it tends to bring them out properly. So just take your time and make sure you watch this. In fact, if I don't watch this thing like this, eating it, I will not have peace of mind. So I prefer to wash them properly like so that when I'm eating it, I'm chewing it very well, and then I'm remembering when I'm in heaven. So now in the pot, I've already started cooking. And you see why I diluted this palm kernel inside the water. That black substance, I don't add it to my soup. So now I've started cooking already. I added just that banga, boiled it a little while. Started cooking on a medium heat. Then I proceeded to add the cocoyam paste, the crayfish, and the pepper that I pounded earlier also. Now the star ingredients, which is the ogiri. Now I allowed it to simmer for a while. I tasted it, then I added the 2 seasoning cubes, which is perfect for this amount of soup. Please mind the amount of seasoning cubes and powders you use, except you make them yourself, okay? Don't use these things too much. So then after I just boiled it, it's cooking now. I proceed to washing my oha. Okay, so I'm just like washing them. Pour a generous amount of water, then take it up, as in take the upper part of it. When you put water inside it, if there is sand in it, it will go down. Okay, so just pour a generous amount of water. You see the way I'm taking it? Just take the leaves from the top. Don't put your hand down. Remove it like so. Just gently. These things are not quite difficult. Just gently like that. Then I added the oha into the soup. Okay. And so at this point it's almost done. But because it's oha, you have to cook it for a while. It's not like vegetable that you just put and then remove. No. Put it there and then cook it for like at least 2 to 3 minutes and it's done. You see, both the stockfish, everything is marinated inside the soup. Then after like 2 to 3 minutes, I came back to the pot, stir, and it is done. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you on my next one. Bye.
We love you. See you next time.